Hey y'all, it's Lena, it's Sunday, and it's time to cook. So we're not gonna cook a whole meal. We're just gonna do some macaroni and cheese because apparently y'all be confused. First, please put water in the pot and make sure the water is covering the noodles. You can add salt, butter, black pepper, however you want to do it. I'm gonna ask nicely. Please make sure you're stirring throughout the process so that your noodles won't get stuck together. However, my kitchen, my rules, your kitchen, your rules. And this is what I use to make my cheese sauce. You can put it in a pot. You can put it in like a little saucepan, but I just use a little small pot for mine. So after you pour out the cheese, you're going to grab you some milk and pour like a little dab of milk in there. Not too much, but not too little. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I use a lot of cheese in mine. And don't be talking about Velveeta. Velveeta is high, but I'm still going to buy it. I ain't even got to tell me. I know I'm getting better with this camera stuff. However, I'm going to cut up my Velveeta cheese. I'm going to cut into small blocks because it's going to melt quicker instead of just having big chunks in there. So just do little small cubes like they have it in the bag at the grocery store. But also, your girl definitely forgot to tell y'all to stir the cheese and the milk together. So go ahead and do that for me. Grab that cheese that you cut up and put it with your cheese and milk mixture. Please don't be like me. Be better than me, because one thing about me, I'm going to have cheese all over the stovetop, and I'm just so clumsy, y'all. I'm sorry. Not too much on me, but I definitely did forget to show y'all this cheese. It's a Cracker Barrel extra sharp yellow cheese, and I cut it up just like I did the Velveeta, and I'm going to place it in here just like I did the Velveeta cheese, but hopefully a lot cleaner and a lot smoother, because I told y'all I am clumsy. And please have this on low heat, and please make sure you're stirring your pot, because if you don't stir that pot, it's going to be all stuck to the bottom and burnt up. So by now, the cheese should be melting a little bit. It still should be a little chunky, and it might even be a little thick. And if it's still thick like mine, please add some more milk to it so it can be a lot smoother and a lot creamier as well. And please don't forget to stir. And if y'all see, it looks a lot smoother. And like I told y'all in my previous video, everything over here gets seasoned. And I pretty much use the same seasonings for everything. Like Tony's is definitely my favorite. I'm going to use onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, you know, the normal stuff. And honestly, a new one I just started using is paprika. And I just started using that in my macaroni and cheese. I told y'all, TikTok be making me try stuff. And please do not be scared seasoning nothing. So after you got all the seasoning in the pot, make sure you stir it up really, really good. Make sure everything is mixed together really well. Look how creamy and smooth this is. You see it dripping. It's dripping. And by this point, it also should not be clumpy. At this point, your noodles should be done. So drain them. Once they're drained, place them into a bigger bowl. Hey, I also put butter on my noodles after they've been cooked. So just mix the butter in with the noodles, and then you can start seasoning. Like, I use the same seasonings for everything. Black pepper, Tony's, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. You know, the black people mix. And after you season your noodles, just stir it all together so all the seasoning just won't be on top. And you got some nasty macaroni and cheese. And TikTok really drives your girl crazy because I just be having to try stuff to see what's going to taste better. I actually end up putting this into my cheese sauce mixture one day, and I'll never go back. It tastes extremely good. It makes it more seasoned and more creamier. And yes, it's time for y'all to stir again because y'all need all the ingredients to be mixed together. And if you over there complaining like your wrist hurt, that means you don't cook enough. And we're about to work on this. But however, it look good, don't it, y'all? I know y'all said yes, so I ain't going to ask again. Okay, we see it. If you don't see what I see, get glassy because these noodles are seasoned. Next, we're definitely going to pour the cheese over the noodles. And I had to slow-mo this for y'all so y'all can see it. Look how creamy it is. It's not thick. It's not chunky. It's just gliding right over the noodles. This is how your cheese should look. And if it don't look like this, please start over and try again. Otherwise, them people going to be saying your macaroni and cheese nasty. Just like they do them people when they be talking about them people potato salad. However, I can't speak too much on potato salad because your girl do not eat that type of stuff. No, ma'am. And like I told y'all, eventually we're going to have to add some milk. This is the time to add your milk because if you do not add milk at this point right here, it's going to dry out in the oven. And like I told you, them people going to call your stuff nasty. So add a little bit more milk, but not enough where it's running. Like this right here, this is even too thick. Add more milk. And if you have extra cheese, you can add your extra cheese in as well. Also add that other can of cheese soup and some more milk. Let me tell y'all. If it is not pouring out like this, baby, please add some more milk. Otherwise, it is going to dry out when you put it into the oven. And people are going to be like, yo, macaroni and cheese is dry. Calling somebody food dry and they cook is like almost the biggest insult to anybody. It's like almost you cussed them out or something. We get to looking around like, who you calling up? But the whole time, them people just said your food was dry. So then just layer the whole top with cheese and place it into the oven at about 400 or 350, whichever you prefer. Remember to always bake the top to your liking, not anybody else's. Remember, you're the one who got to eat this. Remember, your girl is also recording all this by herself, so it's a little hard to scoop this out. But I hope this helped. Bye, y'all.